Okay, so squatting today, I changed it up a little bit. I changed it up in the sense that I focused on how deep I could really go. And for the record, I did mess up the camera angle today. I didn't really get a good shot of um, my legs. In some sets, I did. Um, and I think I did a total of five today. But I want to go deeper. I'd already widened my stance about a month ago and focused on that, which got me a bit more depth. But today I really focused on like how low can I actually go with this weight physically without endangering anything mechanically. Um, so that's what I tried to test out. With that in mind, I still want to go heavy, but obviously I couldn't go as heavy as usual with my 90. So I think I'll be bringing it back to 80 for 5 times 5 because I'm going to be sticking with this depth period. It feels good, it feels challenging. It's a harder movement, and it feels like it's engaging more of my muscles, and it looks on camera more correct when I look at myself doing the actual movement compared to how I've been doing it before. Not to say that I was doing it incorrectly before, but this looks more like how it should look like when it comes to me engaging those muscles that I want to engage and then pressing up. The feeling of going up from the bottom half of the squat, it feels like more muscles are involved, feels like I'm it's just an actual complete lower body workout. Um, so I don't think I'm gonna be seeing 90 kg anytime soon. A couple weeks ago, I was saying that I was gonna go up from 90 kg. Yeah, no, definitely not. Um, but that's good. I'm learning. I'm understanding where my body's limits are and where I can improve them, and I don't want to injure myself. So this is where I was testing out that 60 kg set right there. I was really trying to figure out how deep can I go with the 60, based off how wide my stance is. I noticed that I could go way, not way lower, but I could go lower than I thought I could. Um, so I went up to 90, and I pulled it off, but it was too hard. I could not do four more sets of this, so I decided to drop it back down to 80 for the last three sets. Um, it is a bit of a struggle, and you can't really see my legs, but um, I did push through at that depth for five reps. Um, it felt okay, but there was a lot of pause reps after this one, a lot of breathing, a lot of thinking. Did not want to drop the weight there, even though there weren't that many people today. Went at a pretty quiet time. But yeah, based off how this set looks, I couldn't really go for 5 times 5. It was just not really physically possible today. I felt okay. I felt fine. Neutral in terms of energy. Neutral in terms of motivation. Like as always, I want to get into the gym. I want to get a workout in. Um, I'm not sure even if that was five. Anyway, either way, I made the decision to bring it back down to 80, which I think was the right move. And I got my three sets in. Uh, After this set, you'll get a better angle of my actual legs to see how low I'm going, and I am pretty happy with how it looks. Um, this set, I was way more happy with, and the next two consecutive ones afterwards. I was able to maintain ATG throughout the entire exercise without having to let go of the weight. Um, and I think, yeah, like I said, 80 kg is going to be around for a while. So 5 times 5 for that on the squat now. And I think the goal will be to make that easy, to make 80 kg for 5 times 5 easy. I'm not sure how easy it is or how hard it is with this step because I haven't gone for 5 times 5 with that weight, just that weight. Because today it went from 60 to 90 to 80, so we'll see. There's a better angle of the 80, and you get to see how much lower I'm going compared to my other days. Um, and this is definitely something I'd want to this movement I'd want to uh, keep the movement this strict. Yeah, that's I'm pretty happy with that depth. That's what I want to see. I want to see the calves start to make contact with my lower hamstrings, essentially. If that makes sense, and just a clean bar path as well. I think that's another thing people don't really uh, recognize as much, is that I like to think of the bar as going straight down. And I don't want it to go sway forward or back. That's why I like to keep my body upright. And sure, if the weight is might start to get too heavy and you have to engage your lower back to press it up as well. Sure, you gotta do what you gotta do in order to save yourself from that weight. But usually, I'd like to keep it as strict as possible to focus on the legs. But for PRs and things, and that's different in my opinion. But this is the last set. Again, not the best angle. I wish I got a bit of a better angle, but you can see kind of how deep I'm going. And I was really happy with this, and I think this is it. This is how it's gonna be. So again, another change in how I'm squatting, and I think a change for the better again. Um, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how I progress with 80 kg, with this stance and this depth. And yeah, we'll see. Anyway, guys, that was it. That was my workout, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.